Hi, this is Jared Dees from thereligionteacher.com. In the church, we refer to two kinds of judgment, the particular judgment and the last or final judgment. So let's look at the differences between the two. The particular judgment refers to what happens to us after we die. At the end of our life, or at our death, what happens? Well, our soul goes someplace while our body remains on earth. So our body, of course, is buried into the ground. Our soul, what happens to it? Well, we are judged by God to go either to heaven, or first purgatory, purified, and then to go up into heaven, or to go to hell. And hell being that eternal separation from God for those who have denied God's love. There's that judgment of the soul. That's what we think about usually when we think about judgment, about what happens to us when we die, right? That's the particular individual judgment. Well, the last judgment is not for just individuals, but for everyone, both the living and the dead. So this is referring to the end of the world. Or the second coming. Because Jesus will come back. We know that from Scripture. We know that from what he said. He's going to return on the clouds with angels surrounding him. That's the end of the world. And in the end of the world, the soul reunites with the body. We believe, according to the Creed, in the resurrection of the body. So in the end of the world, the last judgment, our souls and our bodies reunite. This is why, as Catholics, we believe strongly in the importance of the body, not just the soul. When Jesus returns, we will be judged, just like the particular judgment, but this time as a whole. In Matthew 25, it talks about separating the sheep from the goats, separating those who are going to be united with God for eternity and those who will remain separated. And what's going to happen? There's going to be a new heaven and new earth. This is what's described in the book of Revelation. This is what's described in Scripture, that when Jesus returns, there is going to be a new heaven, a new earth, new Jerusalem, and the judgment will be, in this case, for all the living and the dead. And that will be it. That will be the final judgment, right? Because the world will be over. But it's important to think about these two separate kinds of judgment. First, that all of us who die before Jesus returns are going to experience this particular judgment, and our soul will be in heaven or in hell. While this last judgment refers to everyone, both living and dead, at the time that Jesus returns, our souls and our bodies will be reunited if we have died, and it will be ushered in a new heaven and a new earth. Go make disciples. God bless.